Hey guys, welcome to WPM Outdoors. Today we're going to be going over my new fish finder for this winter season. I decided to sell my Vexilar FLX28 and buy this Hummingbird Helix 5 Chirp DI. So this one has the down imaging, and what I got from the sale of my 28 paid for the entire unit except for the lithium shuttle, which is not a needed thing. I just chose to go with it, figured it'll be better in the long run. So, I'll overview. I have this thing set up with a ram mount so I can have a ball on my fish house. I have one in the boat, one on a four-wheeler, and it's easy just to take it off and run a gun. And the way I hooked it all up for power is I use these little barrel plugs there. They're used on like LED light strips and security cameras, so they work pretty good for this. I decided to go for the Hummingbird transducer, and the reason I went for it instead of just using the open water one was, it was on sale when I bought it for 70 bucks, and I figured it'd be a lot nicer than trying to stick a down imaging transducer in the water. So, the Markham lithium shuttle here, just give a basic overview. You got the charging port here. It comes with this little swinging transducer arm, which is pretty nice for hole hopping, but the problem is it's made for Markham stops for their transducer. And the Hummingbird stop is different than basically any other one I've seen. So we happen to have an old Zircon unit that has the correct stopper for this transducer arm, so I went and switched out the stopper and put that one on here, so now it works the right way. Otherwise with the Hummingbird it would always keep falling through this hole. Now the Markham shuttle here, to turn the unit on, you have this little button. One click up turns it on. You see you got a little battery gauge there, and one click up more, it keeps it on, but it also keeps this little light shining here. Really bright, really nice to have actually. I thought it was going to be kind of a gimmick when I bought this, but I actually end up using it a lot in the 3 times I've been out with this unit. So the next thing is USB ports. You got lighted USB ports, and that's about it. What I had to do to modify this unit to accept the Hummingbird is I had to take the bottom, I had to unscrew all those screws, take this bottom part off, and I had to take this off. This is the power cord that is made for plugging in a Markham unit. The reason I did this is because they make an adapter that plugs into this, and then has another piece that comes out so you can plug it into a unit like this. But I didn't want to pay $34 for something that I could do for pretty much free. So I went in and cut that part out, cut this out, and soldered in a new barrel jack, and that's how this thing connects to power. And for mounting the ram ball on here, what I did is I took some just basic screws that came with the unit, the actual Hummingbird unit, and I just screwed it in to the plastic. So I have screws poking out, but they don't poke out very far, and nobody's going to see it, so I don't really care. Yeah, the reason I switched to Hummingbird this year is because it comes with maps and GPS, and that's something that's kind of important to me. It's cheap, you're paying 10 bucks a year for Navionics, and it's easier than Navionics. Like, I've marked so many spots already on the ice. I'm catching them, I want to mark a spot, maybe I found a weed line or whatever. It's easy. There's one button here, you press that and your point's created. It shows you your tracks and everything. The other reasons are it has chirp. Chirp is the coolest thing I've ever used for ice fishing, honestly. It shows you your history, and also shows your jig as if you were a fish looking at it. So, on a normal flasher, it shows a circular screen, and maybe if you were running like a XLR, FL18 out and up, you have the zoom. You're gonna have somewhat vertical, but this thing is absolutely vertical. In fact, I'll power it up here and show you. The cool thing is it has the history, which has actually been kind of neat. You can watch the fish, go right up to it. You can watch, how your jigging cadence looks like, and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, And if we fire this up here, it has a bunch of different modes. You got this is the classic flasher mode and chirp mode. This is what I usually run it in. This has the chirp, the 2x view, so it's basically a bottom zoom. You have just a normal flasher mode. You have full chirp. You have, I believe that's split screen chirp, so that'll show your bottom view or your zoom view chirp here, and your full water column view chirp over here. And then you have the chirp with your stats there. You have full screen GPS, you have a half screen GPS, and yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about it. The other reason I decided to switch is because I wanted a sonar unit in the boat, and well, we have one. It's like a Hummingbird LCD 4 or something like that. Really old. It gets the job done, but I just kind of want something more advanced, and this is pretty nice. The down imaging on it is really cool. Yeah, that's basically it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.